Don't mind me. I'm trying to fix this damn thing. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. And I apologize immensely for that. And I also apologize if this video is just a little bit shaky. I bought a small bipod for my phone, because that's pretty much what I used to use a webcam on my computer to film my videos, and I switched over to just doing it on my phone using Power Director. And before, I was actually had my phone taped to the top of my computer screen to stabilize it, and I bought a bipod. Can't find it anywhere, so I'm holding on to you with one hand. So I found a delight. That I'm partaking in right now. Somebody pointed out to me once that in a message on YouTube, on private message, and brought up my interest in Gurkha cigars, and which, to be honest, I mean, I like a myriad of different cigars and different cigar brands, and for me, it's never specifically so much about the brand as much as it is about the cigar itself. For example, one of my all-time favorite cigars is the Cohiba Black, but I don't like everything that Cohiba puts out either. Another favorite of mine is the Romeo Julieta Clemenceau. But I'm not a fan of every cigar that Romeo does. But one cigar company that so far I have yet to have a cigar that I didn't like is Gurkha. And I remember describing to somebody, off break, describing to somebody Gurkha cigars. You know, they have this signature flavor to them. No matter what particular stick you get from them, you can definitely tell that it's a Gurkha. And the very first premium cigar I ever smoked was a Gurkha. It was the Gurkha Ninja. And I've been in love with them ever since. Tried numerous others from the Gurkha line, and I've loved every one of them. So I found a delight when I was going through the latest copy of Pipes and Cigars. And that is one of these. That Gurkha has actually started making their own pipe tobacco. Now, they're not the first cigar company to take that venture. I remember perusing Pipes and Cigars online, and I was going through, seeing what kind of stuff Cohiba had to offer, and I found that Cohiba was doing their own pipe tobacco, and it's like, okay. I mean, it's fine and all, but just because it says Cohiba on it doesn't really make me interested in it. But this, being a huge fan of Gurkha, and in fact I would honestly say Gurkha is probably my favorite brand of cigar, I figured I had to give these a go. This I actually bought one second. These I actually bought in what is called the Gurkha, I think they call it the Samurai Collection. It's 3 different blends, and this one is the first one that I've smoked so far. It's called the Rare Breed, and the Rare Breed reads, a traditional mixture of Red Virginia, my all-time favorite Virginia tobacco, Turkish, Burley, Latakia, and Perique. Which already sounds like a win to me with the Red Virginia and the Perique in it. Now, in the tin, with the numerous types of tobacco that's in it, you know, it's a pretty full mixture. The tin smell itself almost kind of reminds me of Cerberus from the Hearth and Home Marquee line, and I was a little hesitant on that just because I did a couple of videos where I was smoking Cerberus, and you know, it's a difficult tobacco to make friends with, but this tobacco shines really far as soon as it lights up, which, let me stoke it a little bit. There we go. So on this one, the Latakia shines through, but it's not too overpowering. I have to say, all around, it's for as much tobacco, as much as different strains of tobacco that it's in it, it's well mixed. I mean, it's not a lap bomb by any means. I mean, the Latakia, the flavor is there, but it's not overly explosive. The burley is there, but it's not overtly thick, and I can feel a little bit of the burley tongue bite. Just enough to get your attention. Not enough to where it's an uncomfortable smoke, but enough to get your attention. And, of course, the Red Virginia and the Perique, which is always a winning hand, at least if you're asking me. It almost makes it between, I would say, between those three, and, between the, excuse me, it is unbelievably annoying when that happens. As I was saying, for being as complex of a non-aromatic tobacco as it is, with the Latakia, the Virginia, the Perique, the Turkish, the Burley, this is actually a delightfully very fragrant tobacco. When I first lit it up, I almost I was waiting to figure out, is it cased in something to a little amount, and it's not. It's just unbelievably well balanced, bold, rich, but mild enough that it's got a very, I almost want to say like a creamy but earthy aroma, and it's everything all together. I mean, my go-to would be to put it on the Perique and the Red Virginia for sure, just out of habit. But also with the Turkish and also with the Latakia and the Burley that's in it as well. It's just incredibly well balanced, and it smells phenomenal. And most importantly, it tastes just as good as it smells. I would highly recommend this one. This one is definitely a win. Like I said, there's three, and this is the first one that I've tried. The Gurkha Rare Breed Pipe Tobacco is definitely one that I would buy again. I would probably chalk this up so far as one of my favorite English blends that I have smoked. And even for somebody who is not necessarily a huge fan of English tobacco, please give this a go. If you have the opportunity, give this one a try. Once again, this is the Gurkha Rare Breed, and I would certainly say that Rare Breed is a very fitting title for this phenomenal pipe tobacco. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, brief video. Happy to be back around. I will be testing out the other tobaccos at a later date, and as well as having some other plans in motion for the channel, some review series of different tobaccos, a competition that has been like 2 years in waiting, and some other things. But I'm not on a specific schedule. Life's been getting very busy, and with a very various flying around schedule. So they'll come when they come, and you know, when I have the opportunity to sit down and do a video, I'll record it and get these going. So from Michigan, everybody have a good night, and we'll catch you later.